good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live, where three middle-aged blokes talk shit and talk bollocks for an hour and a half. Hello, everybody.
He's getting worse, isn't he? Dear God, it's like somebody's removed the restrictor.
Yeah.
It must get to about 6:45 on a Thursday evening. It must say to Jan, right, put the big key in and wind me up.
Wind me up. Gotta get it done. It's my favourite day of the week. It's Thursday. I get a chance to chat with my buddies. It's ace.
Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute, you talked about us two or chat?
And chat as well.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
forget to put live chat on, everybody.
Yeah, come off twat chat.
Yes, I was that soldier.
Was you that soldier?
It's normally me, and it's halfway through the show before I realise.
Yeah, it's normally me as well.
That was me last week. Yes. Mark is so happy. It's the best way to be.
You've got to be. End of the day, there's that much going off in the world. We might as well enjoy ourselves.
No, you don't need to go anymore. You can actually say it now. Because
Shit.
we've got the disclaimer up. Na 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 na.
YouTube.
It's 18 plus. Fuck them.
Yes!
We're
Okay.
about to do that on camera now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, fabulous.
No children under the age of 18 should be watching this show anyway, so.
Yeah, and if you are, fuck off.
It's bedtime.
So how are you two anyway?
Fabulous, darling. Fabulous as always.
Better than I was.
Yeah, you've got the SoulOhms, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm getting over it now. Fuck. I was actually afraid to cough, sneeze, or fart just in case it made a mess in the carpet. Jules was she was feeling ill for about 2 days, and I took Wednesday off because she was up early as a Wednesday morning, just vomiting rings around herself. So I thought, you know what, I can't go to work. I'm exhausted. I need to take time off to look after Jules as well. And then by about 2:45, 3 o'clock the Wednesday afternoon, guess what? I fucking took it. So yeah, so last night my fucking ass looked like a Japanese flag.
Oh, bless you. Toilet roll in the old fridge.
Oh, good. Oh. It wouldn't have mattered how soft the toilet paper was. It just felt like sandpaper, you know. But anyway, we'll get off that subject because it's a shit subject to talk about, and we'll move on. Stephen.
Yeah. Oh, you want them, right? I just had visions of the fridge stacked full of Andrex. It was fabulous. Good evening, Alan House.
Well, sorry, before
Hang on, before we go any further, hello everybody on the replay. Hope you're all right.
Hello.
And I had no Brussels sprouts in the freezer.
That's a completely different story. Yes, it is. Alan Howe, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Bill Richards.
Billy! Whoa!
Hello.
Daniel Bray, good evening. Don W. Huggles.
Fuck.
Yes, Mr. Crew got to see the sweat off his brow in 3D when Dawn wore her In It for the Huggles t-shirt to the shop.
And them hands are perfectly placed.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, boy, they are.
No, they're just fabulous. Yes. Anyway, Dion78, good evening. That's me in trouble. Fletch Rowan, good evening, sir. Free Rider Vapor, good evening. Gareth Stone,
Dude, extra dudes.
Hope you got the bike sorted, mate. Haribo.
Huggles.
Jules, Mom of Apes, good evening, Mom.
Huggles.
John Vaping Joker, dude.
Fist bump.
Kevin, aloha, dude. Liesel Coils, good evening.
Chrissy boy. Huggles. And a fist bump. Hope you're all right, Chrissy baby.
Liz Cavalcade, Snuggles.
Oh, okay, Snuggles.
Mr. Anderson, good
Mr.
evening.
Anderson.
Net Reality Evening. Graham, how you doing, dude? Dude, I thought the lemon had me hooked. The jam snuck up on the outside, and I've been puffing away on that all week.
They'd be gorgeous, aren't they? The pecker of them. I've destroyed both of them now.
Now you're just bragging.
Honestly, that lemon went just...
I'll need to ask Jules.
Some bloke called SoulOhm. Late night vape show. Good evening. That'll be Mick, won't it?
Yep.
It will.
Mick.
And if you need a taxi and you're in the Gainsborough area, just look for the handsome bald one. Timmy! YTS, dude, Uggles. And UK Andy, legend. Good evening, sir. And last but by no means least, the queen of... Vapor Queen Becky just snuck in.
Yes.
The Vavavoom. The Vaping Bunny.
Uggles!
Fabulous. And Vapor Queen Becky, even though she just shot off my list.
Uggles!
Uggles! Right.
We've got Peter West, fist bump there. Mark H, fist bump. Pabs in, fist bump.
Faxi M's, fist bump.
Me!
Betty
And
Pooh.
Porter.
Betty Pooh. Betty Pooh is doing the do.
No need.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, literally.
Pasty's in as well, Uggles.
Dawn. Bless you. Sorry, Pasty. When you go into the participants list, unless somebody's been typing, it doesn't seem to pick them up, which is...
I
Yeah,
fucking typed it, didn't put mine up.
It never seems to put yours up.
No, it doesn't.
You'll have to type something in and see if it works.
Oh, bless Amelia.
Amelia's in.
Especially for you.
Extra Huggles.
Uggles. Bless.
And a big wave. Hope you're all right, sweetheart.
Yeah. There we are. That's fabulous. And Pav G. Dude.
Said his name.
Did we?
Yeah, I did. I said his
didn't.
name.
Wait, is my name in now?
I don't know, because I'm not on the list.
Yes, it is. Is my name
Oh, wait a minute.
Baldy?
Yeah, I was talking to Steve. Should have been
Yeah, that's the first time you've come up. I've noticed it ever come up.
There you are, yes, in blue with the
Yeah,
spanner.
because you've got a
because you
spanner and
tied
everything.
in. That's the
Taxi
first-
boyo. Big fist bump. Glad you like him, kiddo.
And Mr. Summers sneaking in the back door. Amelia said, wow, thanks, with only a hint of sarcasm.
I couldn't imagine her
Getting
saying that.
better.
Hello,
Drew.
Fee. Huggles.
Fee.
They're all coming in now. That's lovely to see. As you're all coming in, don't forget to hit that old thumbs up.
The last one in, shut the back door, please.
So on tonight's show, we have a RetroFog juice testing. We've also got the Oxvaway. We'll be doing that in a second. I'll just show you what you could win. Oh, wrong one. Let me find it and I'll be all right. There you go. So up for grabs is the Oxford Bloody Mary Origin X 60 watts pod kit. So you could be in for a chance to win one of those later on in the show.
You've seen the adverts on Facebook. You'll know what it looks like, and it's rather sexy.
Yeah, I've just put a massive big picture up of it.
Oh, fabulous.
You know?
Well, if you've seen the picture, it is sexy.
It
Full
is. It is
stop.
rather sexy.
Where'd you put the picture?
Right in front of everyone's face.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, that one. Sorry, teacher.
Spot who's not got the live feed up this evening.
I did have, but when he said put a picture up, I thought he'd put it in the Facebook group, so I went over there to see if it was there.
Yeah, it is in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yes, I was very good. I put that one up this morning, and then I put the main one up later on this evening.
And I slipped it a crippler on Instagram.
You did. I slapped it everywhere. I even posted it in your group.
Whose group?
Yours.
Knock yourself out, big boy.
I know.
There's an offer you don't hear that often.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Unfortunately, I've been up to my balls on it this week. I've been fucking ripping my hair out with 2 stands that I've just completed. So I've not had a chance to do anything.
They are rather gorgeous, though. There were some pictures went up on Facebook, and they are stunning.
Yeah, the Bloody Mary. They're coming out with some really nice designs now.
Yeah.
So
But they need to kind of calm it down a little bit now. They need to bring out fucking proper mod. A proper mod.
dual battery.
Yeah.
I would love to see Oxford do a dual battery.
21700.
Yeah. Really would.
To be honest, something to go with the Arbiter.
Yeah.
So yeah, something that's going to be more bloody stable than sitting on top of the. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Because when you put it onto the top of the Oxford, it just falls over.
Yeah, it doesn't look right either. It's top heavy, isn't it?
No.
So, Dawn's birthday coming up. So I did go forth and purchase the Solo for her.
It's Dawn's birthday. When?
The 3rd, but obviously I'm away next week. So,
Oh, you kept that quiet, didn't you?
well,
Kept that blooming quiet. Supposed to be your mate. Jeez.
we're not.
Thanks, Fletch. Sorry, boys.
Well said, that man, Fletch.
Yeah, I was going to tell him fuck off earlier on, but he's redeemed
Oh, he's redeemed himself.
Yeah, because he's been taking the piss out of me since we came live, but hey ho.
Who's taking piss out of you?
Fletch.
Fletch,
No.
behave yourself.
Yeah, he does it every week. But hey, I'm rhino tested for thickness, so who cares?
He's lovely.
Fletch, he's sensitive.
If he's taking the
Give him
piss
some
out of me,
love.
he's leaving everybody else alone. Evening, Norse Vapor.
No,
Yes. No, so are you in Norway? Was it Norway or was it
What?
with the flavour ban?
Norway.
Was Norway. If
Yeah.
we have anybody on the replay watching from Norway, while from Norway, here's a little hint, guys. Make all you need, forget the flavours. If they go arsey on you, cupcake flavouring, food flavouring, as long as it's not oil-based. Mr. Porter will now give you the details, for he is the expert.
What? Yeah, we were having a little chat before we came on there live, because there's not really been a great deal happening in the vaping world at the moment. But I did notice the flavour ban thing, and I'm sure it was Norway. Yeah. So I was kind of thinking your only way around about that is start making your own. Your PGVG should be quite simple enough to get. I don't know regarding your nicotine, whether you guys over there can get nicotine readily available, but if you're struggling to get flavours, what I'll do is I'll put a link in to the Ohm Service Live Facebook group for a company called Cupcake World. Now that's where I buy quite a lot of my flavours from, and they're reasonably cheap and you get quite a lot for your money. So it's great for you guys over there and various other places who want to try and save yourself a bit of money, and if your governments are being arsey about flavourings, it's an option and a route that you can go down. So I'll stick that link in at some point this evening for Cupcake World here in the UK. And because you're buying food flavourings from basically a cake company, there shouldn't be any questions asked.
No, they shouldn't.
And apparently you were saying that they actually mark which ones are oil-based.
Yes, they do. Yeah, there's a list. I think there's don't quote me on this, but I think there's over 100 odd flavours, and out of those 100 flavours, there's maybe a dozen that's got oil. They're oil based, and it does actually tell you that they're oil based. So,
Because obviously you don't want oil based.
no, you don't want to be vaping the oil.
No.
Unless you're a 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder engine.
Talking about 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder engines, what's this new petrol that's coming out?
What?
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, by all accounts, I think it's. No, don't quote me. I think it's September. It's coming out.
New petrol?
Yeah, new petrol.
Oh, you've intrigued my interest in it. Well, new petrol, okay.
Yeah, Jan mentioned it as you were picking me up from work today that it's coming into effect.
New petrol UK. Okay.
Now I'm intrigued.
Hi, Scott.
because-
Fist bump.
Now, BMW owners are probably already aware of this, but the diesel that you purchase from the supermarkets, a percentage of that has got biodiesel. in it.
Yeah, I've had that in for donkey's years.
Yeah. What the BMW, what I found out thanks to a BMW owning friend is certain BMW engines, especially the more sporty, do not like biodiesel.
There's not a lot of things like biodiesel.
Hmm.
I mean, we had when the biodiesel thing reared its head. God, it must be about 10 years ago now. I think it was. A lot of the big plant companies up here in Scotland started to use it for their machinery, and we were never away from them because the additives in the biodiesel were rotting the rubber inside the fuel pumps.
Mm.
You could not stop these things from leaking, and Mark probably testified to that with being in the quarrying industry.
Oh yeah, they went to
Tremendous.
AdBlue as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which is a nightmare.
They've came away. Quite a lot of them have actually came away from the biodiesel, or they've moved it up that little bit. But they no longer seem to rot the seals in fuel pumps and stuff now. Thank goodness.
I remember back in the day when literally chip fat was being used in Land Rovers, and literally you had to be careful because Land Rovers were getting colds. It sounds stupid, but because of the germs and that lot in the actual biodiesel, it literally you was having to clean your engines out because it was literally getting ill.
Yeah, basically a kind of fungus grows on it.
Yeah.
Like algae. Yeah, the new petrol thing, actually, it's we're changing it to what they call E10. They're now putting 10% renewable ethanol in it. And this, if you can remember, in back early 90s when we went on to unleaded, quite a lot of the cars at that time could not run on unleaded.
Yeah, because they had to change the heads.
Yeah, and I remember a lot of the garages, Halfords especially, they carried out a big ad campaign. Bring your car in, we'll retune your car to run on unleaded. So I had I think it was a Vauxhall Nova at the time, and I took it down and they messed about with it. They said, that's you, you're good to go. And it says, great. Drove out the Halfords, drove round the corner to the local petrol station, filled the car up with unleaded, drove about 100 yards. Fuck. My car didn't like unleaded fuel. And I think you may find this is going to be the same with this, but there is a vehicle checker that you can go onto on the government's website to see if your vehicle will run on this new E10 petrol.
That's going to be interesting. Now, Peter West has just put a comment up. Flavour concentrates aren't covered in the flavour bans, just to finished liquids. Peter, that may be true. However, what we're guessing is going to happen is a lot more people will move over to home mixing, and then the next step, so we're looking ahead, and this is a guess, will probably be they will start banning the concentrates. If that happens, that's where the food flavours come in.
Yep. It's just we're trying to cover all bases for people, to be honest. Hence the reason we mentioned it, because especially the way things are going in the States, if you're sending stuff to the States from here or Europe or whatever, it's going to get to the stage where they're going to be opening it up and going, That's flavourings for e-liquids. That's straight in the bin.
Mm.
But if you send it from somewhere like that Cupcake World, who is a food flavouring manufacturer, then they're just going to say, right, okay, what's this for? I'm making cupcakes. They're not going to argue, are they?
No.
So it should clear without any problem.
Interesting one from Mr. Anderson. Tinfoil hat trigger. Are they forcing old cars out of the market?
Yes, they are.
Mm.
Yep.
It goes without saying. I mean, there was something that was actually brought up I think we discussed it a few weeks back. Majority of major cities in the UK will be banning petrol and diesel cars, private vehicles. I'll rephrase it. Yeah, private vehicles from city centres. You will not be able to take your car within 2 miles, 3 miles of a major city centre.
Yeah.
You will go to a park and ride, park your car up, jump on a bus or jump on a train. Simple as that.
Now, what's the other one? When are they wanting us all to switch over to electric? Is
it 2030?
No, that's there will be no more. Let me get this right now. I don't think it's switching over to complete electric and hybrid. There'll be no more combustion engine cars sold in the UK at that point. I think that's what it was. Petrol or diesel. I think you'll be able to buy a petrol as long as it's a hybrid, but they will not be selling out and out diesel and petrol cars after that date.
See, now, this is where I'm going to bring in the gaff, the bod. I live in a second floor flat. How the smeg am I going to charge a car?
Well, that was something else we discussed as well. What you're going to find is you're going to have a lot of places, see like public car parks, shopping mall, your superstores, you'll see your Asda and stuff. You'll find that they will have charging points, and it will be charged to either a card or it'll be charged to your house account or some damn thing like that. That's how it's going to work. And I think is that not how they're doing it at the moment with charging your card? You've got, I think it's a separate account, to be honest.
Yeah, you have to. There's no money. I think it's done by an app.
Yeah.
Got a question here, and slightly changing from Vaping Right. Do you DIY? If not, how much do you spend on e-liquid a month?
I DIY, to be honest, but there are flavours out there, or there's juices out there that you can't get flavour concentrates for. So Jules will maybe spend, she'll put it in, she'll actually put it in herself to tell you how much she actually spends, because she doesn't tell me.
I spend about 35 quid a week.
A week?
Yeah. 6 bottles of Nick salts, and then normally 50 mil.
How much do I spend? Do you know something? I've never stopped and thought. I mean, 100 ml bottle lasts me, what, 4 days? So for argument's sake, that was, what, 15 quid on average, plus me nick. So, probably about 30 quid a week. Yeah, something like that.
But when I compare that to the 120 quid I was spending on the stinkies.
Yeah. Again, it depends on what juice you're actually buying. Some of them are a lot more expensive than others, we know that. But I think the more expensive juices, they are better.
We have an answer. Sorry, can't say how much I spend. Betty will kill me if he knew.
There you go.
See, I do a bit of DIYing, not mega much, but I do a bit of DIYing. But it's all like me nick. I don't buy nick shots anymore. I've got 72 mil nick, so I just put my nick straight in. So that's saving me whatever.
Now, when I was self-mixing, just using the kits from what do you call them, Red Star, that was 250 mil. I got about half a litre of juice for 50 quid.
Yeah.
And that lasted me a month. So,
there is a lot of juice companies out there now selling basic DIY kits. So if there's a lot of, if there's you guys out in chat who haven't tried it, it's not expensive to do. Getting yourself set up initially is, but there's a lot of out there, like say Dark Star and stuff, where you can buy the big fuck off bottle shots. But everything's all set up for you. They will send you the exact amount what you need to put in that bottle.
And
the only thing is, you need.
I think I bought from Dark Star. What was it? 500. What's the big 5 litres? Isn't it the big?
Yeah.
And I think that was only. I don't think that was even a tenner.
For what?
For VG.
Yeah.
If you buy the pre-mix base mix, it's a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I went for the 80-20 base mix.
See, I worked it out for me, because I normally tend to go for a high VG. The PG that I needed was already in the Nick salts. So I didn't need to buy any PG.
I mean, there's Graham offered these services.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you can do far worse than get yourself over to Monkey on Juice on Facebook.
Exactly.
And Graham will give you the benefit of his knowledge, and he is a very knowledgeable chap.
Oh, very.
But it will save you a fortune if you start selfing. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, even going down going down the complex route where you're using 3 and 4, 5, 6, whatever different flavors to make a particular juice, that's when it can start to get a little bit iffy. You start off with, get yourself one shot, stuff like that. But it needs to be a flavour that you like. And I think there is a lot of companies out there now will supply like a 10ml bottle of concentrate.
Zero fist bump.
Rather than you jumping in a whole hog and buying 30ml bottles of concentrate, and it's you go, fuck, that's rotten.
Now, what I would say is, remember, fruit you can pretty much shake and vape. Yeah,
I disagree.
I've not had some bad results with just shaking and vaping. I normally leave it at least 48, but it's when you first buy your one shots and you see all these wonderful flavors, and there's the cream and the custard based ones.
They need weeks.
They need to have weeks.
Yeah, it's something that I've always disagreed with, the shake and vape culture. Because if you actually sit and mix and you're putting your nicotine into a bottle shot or whatever it is, and you give it a shake, you can actually see the strands of nicotine separating within. Personally, I leave what the so-called shake and vape bottles, I leave them for a minimum 24 hours, 48 hours max. I don't vape nicotine, so it doesn't really bother me. But if I'm making them up for the likes of Joe's or I'm making them for other people, I'll set them on a shelf for a minimum 2 to 3 days before I'll actually give them to that person, because the nicotine isn't mixing properly. And Graham maybe back me up on this. Your nicotine isn't mixing properly through your juice. It needs time to permeate through your PG and VG mix. Because you could get to a point and go, right, okay, bugger it. I bought a shake and vape. You walk out the shop, put it in, you go, sorry, that looked a bit rude. That looked a bit rude. So that way, right? Japanese version. Sorry. But when you put it in, but when you do go to vape it, I mean, you have got the chance that you're going to hit a nicotine pocket.
Yeah, of course.
I call it, and you're going to get holy shit. So yeah, I am a minimum 24 hours for a shake and vape. I mean, there may be people out there disagreeing with me, but that's just my own personal preference, to be honest with you.
I mean, I would still say the best advice anybody can give when they start DIY, baby steps. You're not going to create a wonderful flavour first off, are you?
Well, here's the biggest dickhead on the planet, right? Me. I thought I didn't. I'm going to be honest. Hands up here. I did not know because back to the very beginning before I started vaping. I didn't vape. I was an ex-smoker for a lot of years. I mean, I gave up smoking 21, 22 years of age. So I'd basically stopped smoking for nearly 30 years. And quite a lot of you guys out there know the story. Jules was a smoker. She started vaping to get off the cigarettes and stuff. So she started going little devices and things like that. And it was a girl that I used to work with said, "Why don't you make your own juices?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't realise you could actually do that." So she put me on to Chef's Flavors, who are another great company. They do a lot of bloody stuff. I can't fault them. So I was like, okay, right, I'll give it a go. So I was watching videos on YouTube and this, that, and the next thing. And you go into shops or you go into online stores and whatever, and you look at all these flavours and you go, and you're like, honest to goodness, you're like a kid in a sweet shop. I was buying everything, and I swear I was spending about £200 odd. The first order I put in with Chefs, I must have spent £200-300 odd in concentrates, individual concentrates. See, when I got them here and I put them all out and I started to get through the likes of ELR to see what I could actually make, I couldn't make fuck all. Because I looked at stuff that I like the look of and I like the sound of that. Well, that might be quite nice, but I spent all that money and there literally wasn't anything I could make. Because I was buying loads of creams and, and fucking shit like that. And it was like custard-based mixes I was buying. I wasn't buying anything else to mix in with them to give it another flavour and stuff like that. So, yeah, please don't do what I do. Jumped in with both feet. Have a look. Do some more research. Hell of a lot more than I did. Before you descend down that long dark road to hell.
Right, we've got a question here, kiddos. Cicero's just asked, many of my UK friends talk about juicers ruined by nick shots. Is that the overall perception?
The only thing I can put onto that is it depends how long the nick shot's been lying in the shop. It depends how it's been stored. I have had ones that I've made up for people using nick shots, and when I've gave them to people, they're going, "That's as peppery as hell." And the nick's it's actually been off. I made 500ml up for a friend of mine on Sunday there, and I was just about to put the nick into the bottles. I thought, hold on a minute, I'm going to test this because I know it's been lying for a bit. Although it was in a cold, well, not cold, but it was in a cool dark cupboard, and I tried it. Peppery, but to throw the whole lot out, and I had to put nick shots in. So yeah, it all depends on how it's been stored,
and also it's the quality of the nick shots as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not all nick shots are made equal.
No. But it's come back to that before. But when I said there was a lot of people that were bringing in European stuff, which wasn't, to me, it wasn't as, how can you put it, distilled, if you want, or filtered.
So slightly brown.
Yeah, it's slightly brown, but don't get me wrong, there was nothing wrong with it. But whether it was just that slight, there was a slight difference.
The one that I'm using at the present moment, which is the Feel Life, that one. That's the 72, and that's quite brown. But I've had no problems with that whatsoever.
I think it was Nicotine UK, I'm sure I was getting mine from.
Now,
Nicotine UK and Nicotine Hub, that's where I was buying mine from.
Fabulous. Well, speaking of flavours, we've got a couple of juices to try, chaps.
We certainly have.
And we're about the 8 o'clock mark, I think just after, so...
Just after, so... Do you want to talk us through them, or talk the ladies and gentlemen through them?
Right. These are two more fantastic, well, hopefully fantastic flavours. We don't know because we've not tried them yet. From RetroFog. So this evening, for your pleasure, we have black grape and sweet berry, which we'll be trying first. And then, staying on a berry theme, we have the red berry, grape, and aniseed. which I'm a little intrigued by.
I'm worried.
I like it.
Well, I'm going to put my hand up now. The black grape, I'm not a huge fan.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not a fan of grape because you either get it right or you get it bloody wrong.
And if you get it wrong, it's not nice. So I'm intrigued. So
So which one we're going for first is the black grape and sweet berries, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we doing the knuckle test and smelly?
I think we ought to.
Oh, you can smell that grape straight away.
And the berries, you're getting that.
That's very Vimto.
Yeah, Vimto.
Very Vimto.
I would agree. There's a little tartness there.
Mm.
It's not as sweet as I was expecting.
No.
That berry's quite nice in the background, though. Once you get past that grape,
Is there cooling in that?
I was thinking that
I
very
think
slightly.
just a little bit, because my tongue started to tingle.
Yeah.
No, not doing a Jules bill.
Okay, so what are these? These are 70-30 VG PG. You get 50ml in the bottle, so obviously these are 60ml bottle size. Tamper-proof seal, child-proof cap, all that good stuff. On the back it tells you all the information that you will ever need, ingredients in different languages. How cool is that? So we've got to give a big shout out to It's Not Smoke.
We do, for supplying these bad boys.
Free of charge, but we are not being paid for doing this review. Just thought I'd let you know.
Indeedy.
So what are you having yours on?
I've got mine on, Christ almighty, what's the damn thing called?
Did he bring out a mod?
217, the Vupu X217, with a dead rabbit.
Cool. I've got the Kelpie with the Groose.
Asgard Minute on the Gen S.
Let's give it a blast and see what we think.
Steve, I was just wondering when Christ brought out a mod. Would that be the Holy Smoke? Sorry. At lower wattage, I'm getting more of the grape for a start.
Yeah, I'm going to have to increase that.
Yeah, a hell of a lot more of the grape. That's at 53 watts. And it's quite cool. There is a hint of cooling in that, Mark.
Yeah, there is definitely.
It's not excessive, though.
No.
Let me just sponge some more juice. I'm running the risk of going in dry.
Oh, you should never risk going in dry, sir. Oh, no.
Let's up this a bit.
That's nice. Yeah, so I'm only sitting at 65 watts at the moment. The berries are starting to come through more.
I'm still at 40 at the moment.
Balancing out with the grape.
Well, I'm up to 90 watts, and the berry is just nicely balancing that grape out now.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, it wasn't Mark's fault with the volume for myself. It's me. I do at times speak very, very quietly. So I've actually moved the mic a lot closer to me now. For all you deaf folk out there.
That's what bunny behave. That is actually at the higher wattage. That's actually very, very pleasant.
It's actually nice and refreshing.
I'd say it's refreshing, definitely.
It needs a low wattage. The grape's too heavy.
Yeah.
But as I say, I'm up to 89.90 now, and that's a really nice balanced. So if you're a power vapor, this one might be for you.
And the thing with it, as I said, there is a little bit of ice in there, but I find sometimes what I do find is when you pump the wattage up a bit, that ice has a tendency to hit me in the back of the throat. This isn't.
I've got to admit, I'm not a fan.
No.
It's not a horrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not a horrible juice by any means, but I don't know.
It's not the nicest one that I've tried out of the range.
No.
That is vapable.
For somebody that's into like a Vimto flavour that likes a little bit of cooling as well, this would be a perfect all-day vape. It's just not my kind of vape.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Vimto, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Personally, as I said before, that's why I held my hand up before. I'm not a fan of black grape, but that's not bad. I've tasted far worse. The grape's quite nice.
Oh god, yeah. There's no chemical taste or anything like that. It is a true rounded vape, that, and I wouldn't say that the grape or the berries are fighting one another. It's a nice, lovely blend.
Oh, it is.
I just think it spoils it with that little cooling, to be honest with you. I wish they didn't have that cooling at all.
But again, sources for courses. I mean, we always say flavour tests are very,
Oh gosh, yes.
personal. They're objective. They're not subjective.
I could quite imagine somebody having this as an all-day vape. In fact, I would quite imagine a lot of people would have this as an all-day vape.
Now, I'm getting a little bit of a bubblegummy sort of aftertaste to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It reminds me of that screwball.
Yeah, not a hubba bubba, it's a screwball. That may be because of the berries.
I mean, the berries, this is not, gourmet. You're not going to be able to say, oh, yes, there's red currant. It's a definite mash of berries, isn't it? There's not one berry.
I don't know. I would say a blueberry is quite dominant in this one.
Fletch, no, the ice isn't strong in it at all. It is there in the background and no more.
I wouldn't say it's even ice. It's more of a just lowering the temperature.
It's not a brain freeze.
No, it's definitely. I mean, it's not like Dr. Frost or anything like that. It's just a cooling. It's just like instead of getting a warm vape, even at high wattages, you're still getting a cool vape at high wattages. If that explains it.
I mean, when you knuckle test, things like that are always accentuated anyway with the eyes. When you vape it, it's a very different, cool.
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best one I've tried, but it's okay.
So,
I mean, I could vape all day, but it's not my favourite, to be honest. But it is nice. It's a nice juice.
Okay, marks out of 10 then. A 5. Stevie?
Yeah, I'm going to give it the same 5.
Right, I'm going to give it a 6. Because I was expecting something much less pleasing than we got. It's, to be honest.
I think, to be honest with you, sorry for butting in, but I think to be honest with you, when you see a juice that says grape on, everybody goes,
Mush, fist bump.
Mush, dude. Right. So next up,
Jules, honest, it's actually quite nice.
Oh, it's not horrible. Oh gosh, don't get me wrong, it's not horrible.
And it's not There's no chemical aftertaste or anything like that from it. It does leave quite a nice flavour on your tongue.
It's smooth. It's
Oh,
very.
it is. It's lovely.
Well, for the juices that we've already tried, I can't fault them for what they've done.
No. To be honest, though, if I had a choice between that and the pineapple would win all day long.
Oh yeah, definitely. That pineapple was gorgeous.
But I think that's more to do with my flavour profile than it is.
I think that I totally agree with you. I'm not a big grape fan. I like my berries. I like a nice big mixed berry, but I'm not a grape fan. Same like I'm not a watermelon fan either.
See, I love watermelon.
I don't.
I love watermelon.
No.
So, what have we got next?
We got the red berry, grape, and aniseed.
There you go.
Which is,
Again,
this is scary.
Again, there's grape in it, but the way they've got it listed, it should be more. The grape should be slightly less.
What would it? I mean, I haven't tested it out. What was it saying? Red berries, grape, and aniseed. Are we going down the route of Red Astaire?
That was why I was interested in this one.
So, smell and knuckle test.
Indeed. By God, that aniseed's there.
That's all you can smell when you smell it straight out the bottle. Is that the aniseed is overpowering on the nasal passage test.
Oh, and it's bloody strong on the knuckle.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh wow!
I like that. But the aniseed is overpowering to a certain extent. But the longer it lingers on your tongue on the taste test, everything else is coming through.
But
are you guys getting any like a creamy taste?
What I'm getting is like more like a sherbet.
Yeah, creamy. Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to try this. What are you having that one on?
I've got it on the X217 again, and this one is on, God almighty, what's it called? Aquitas.
Aquitas? You, Betty?
I'm basically on the same setup, just with a different dripper.
What's your dripper?
Asgard Mini again.
I'm on the same again. Kelpie and the Groose.
There's Groose loose about this house. Oi. And sizzle. Sorry, wrong show.
That aniseed is really cut back when you vape it. That's nice.
Wow. Wow.
Considering I'm not an aniseed fan, that is bloody gorgeous.
Nice, isn't it? I cheated a little.
You bad man.
No, don't get me wrong. It's the first time I've actually vaped it, but I've already done a little knuckle test and a little taste, a sniff test on it when the bottles first arrived. That is.
That has shocked me. That
it's surprising how nice this is.
That aftertaste, though.
Do you know what it's like? Can you remember? Wait a minute, hold on. Red berries, right? Okay. Remember I think you can still get the sweets. It was a black currant kind of like hard boiled sweet, but the licorice through it.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Blackcurrant and licorice.
Yeah, blackcurrant and licorice. Yeah.
But there's a creaminess to it.
Yeah, there is. I'm glad. I thought I was going a bit nuts there. There is a creaminess to it, isn't there?
That's got a really nice mouthfeel. That is really nice. Not what I was expecting.
I tell you one thing, and I'm going to say it. That's a Red Astaire killer.
Yeah.
It really is. You've got that Red Astaire-esque styling, but it's just got that smoothness, and it's almost got like a creaminess to it.
You know what? See, I'm sitting here and I'm just waving this about in front of my nose, and you can actually smell the cream
Yeah.
or whatever's giving that cream taste.
That is I'm honestly surprised at that.
I'm surprised because that is blooming gorgeous. And I don't do aniseed.
It is very Red Astaire-esque, but it's almost a grown-up Red Astaire. There's something quite refined about this.
Yeah, Fletch, it really is more. I've put it down now, and you've still got that. You know, like literally after when you've sucked a boiled sweet, and you've got that remnants in your mouth of that boiled sweet, you've still got that.
Don, there is a little bit iced to it, but it's not overly iced because I can't take a juice with a hell of a lot of ice in it because it gives me coughing fits and an instant headache. This is just, I don't know.
You know that cooling you get when you have an aniseed flavoured sweet?
Yeah.
And then
That's
take
what you're getting. That's really refreshing. That'd be nice on a hot day.
Do you know that'd be nice as well? And that'd be nice as a winter vape as well.
Yeah, I was thinking more winter than summer.
For
I'd
clearing
rather have that on a hot day.
for clearing your passages and shit.
Do your passages get blocked often?
Fuck well, no. After the last 2 days, no.
That's really nice. Well, I'm going to kick off the scoring, boys. I'm going to give that a bloody solid 7.5.
I'm going higher.
So, I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, ditto. I'm going to give it a 9.
It's not very often I'm the lowest score.
Hats off to him for that. I mean, everybody who ever's watched me, they know that I don't like ice, I don't like menthol, I don't like mint, and I don't do aniseed either. That is impressive. It really is. Because whereas Red Astaire, you've definitely got that cherry tunes kind of flavour. This has got like that, just that added, I don't know, it's like a cream. The only way I can explain it is like a cream.
Yeah, Timmy. Honestly, it's not the ice in it is. You hardly know it's there. It's enough just to give you, as Mark said to the previous juice, it's enough there to just, or Steve, give you a little cooling effect, but not enough to catch your throat.
Gareth, what I'll do is I'll save you some, mate.
I don't do ice.
Well worth you trying it.
It's really nice. Honestly, God, it's really nice.
I'm so impressed.
That has got a lovely mouthfeel to it as well. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. Dawn, you can try it over the weekend, love.
And you can try the juice too.
Indeed, if you're a good girl.
The RetroFog, fucking
I started something, Anna.
No, we don't go there again. The whole range, to me, is reminiscence of me going to the local sweet shop that they used to have in Glasgow city centre. And it's trying all those hard-boiled sweets that used to be in the big glass jars, and used to get how much was it? Would you like a quarter boiled sweets and things like that? That's what that whole range is.
Yeah.
To me. It's old-fashioned flavours.
It's well named.
Yeah, really.
The whole retro thing.
Yeah.
Well named. So, if you're interested in picking up any of these, they're available on the It's Not Smoke website. They're also available if you live in the Retford area. Nip in, go into the shop, see the boys, and they can sort you out.
That is nice. Yeah.
That is really good. God, lovely. Honestly, it's got a fantastic aftertaste. I can still taste it.
This is what, when we were discussing which juices we were going to do first and second, it was like the one with aniseed goes last.
Yeah, that's true, Gareth. Bloodsucker. Yeah, he's Vampire Vape's version of Red Astaire, so yeah.
Yes.
Gareth, if you're in the mood and you feel if you like Heisenberg as well, but you want to mix the flavours up a bit, mix the two of them. Put the two of them
Yeah,
together.
we've got a guy that comes in regularly and he does that.
Yeah, the Heisenberg I think is overpowering at times, but when you mix the bloodsucker with the Heisenberg, it just seems to calm everything down, and it makes it a lot smoother vape, for me especially.
See,
Don't get me wrong. If you do suffer from heartburn, yeah, don't vape a lot of it.
Well,
Now-
poor old Gareth, he's suffering with his hay fever, so... Well, same. So am I.
what do you guys think to lemonade flavour vapes? I'm not a fan.
I am.
I am. I love my lemon. Anything that's lemon, I'm always after.
See, lemon and lemonade for me, two very different things.
Oh, yeah, of course they are, yeah.
Because I want that sort of smack in the face lemon sharpness.
Yeah, you want to look like Peter Cushing after you've taken a vape.
Yeah, but there's two types of lemonade as well. You've got your more traditional, like, cloudy lemonade, which has got that slight bitterness to it. And then you've got your bars lemonade, which is just a sweet lemonade.
Yeah.
We've just got a new range in from, I believe it's from, what they're called now? It's not Horizon Vape. Vape Distribution. And there's the lemonade range, and they've got lemonade and something else. I haven't tried any of them yet, but they've got Twisted Jungle Juice and quite a few other ones. So I'm going to be trying that.
You've just reminded me as well. Vampire vapes. I do like their yellow slush.
Yeah, yellow shush is not too bad.
That's really nice. That if you like a fruity cooling, and it is cold, but if you like a fruity flavour, that's worth checking out. Right.
Bloodsucker is basically Vampire Vape's version of Red Astaire. Red Astaire basically is a cherry tunes.
Yeah, it's a blend of cherries, berries, and red fruits with ice. It's infused with the sweet taste of eucalyptus, minus the koala bears.
Oh, I like a bit.
Get off, it's fucking mine.
They're in the car. Back off.
The amount of people have asked where I got that T-shirt from.
And then you've got pink lemonade as well, yes. Because pink lemonade, isn't pink lemonade, lemons and grapefruit, isn't it?
It's a lot sharper. It's lovely.
It's a lot sharper. It's that.
Right. Well, we're at 8:30, and now, not only do you get 2 juice reviews, but you get the Oxvaway.
Do they? Oh, God. Right. Now, since last month, we was kind of undertimed. So what I've done now is I've got a timer.
No, we weren't. It was just somebody being a salty fucker in chat. Going, I never fucking won it.
So, what are your chances of winning? Look, this is it. It's the Bloody Mary Origin X 60-watt pod kit from Oxford. So, there you go. I've got it on big screen. I'll let you quickly talk while I put this in chat.
Yeah, and if anybody comments after this is done that we didn't run it for enough time, I'm going to say a little phrase here that our fucking Irish friend of mine used to always say, you can lick the back of my bag and fuck right off. That's my disclaimer. End of rant.
It sounds so much better in the Scottish accent.
Sounds more aggressive, doesn't it?
And if any one of you doesn't agree with the time that we run said Oxfaway, then
Just get fuck off.
Desist and leave.
So, you have got 3 minutes starting from now.
Boom.
Well, that's the best way of running it.
That's
Wait a
scary.
minute, where's the clock? Somebody's nicked the clock.
And if you want a chance, Oxford 1, no space in between the 1 and Oxford.
All lowercase.
All lowercase, please. No capital O's.
Ooh. It took me ages to get this stopwatch.
Dawn, no space. That's better.
Do you know something? see when actually sitting watching this stop clock, 2 minutes is a long time, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
You're like, fucking hurry up.
Bill Gates. I can't believe Bill Gates has entered. You can afford your own, Bill.
You can afford to buy the company. You tart.
Did I enter too soon, Mark?
That's what she said. Actually, she did.
Never won on it. You've won everywhere else, Lid.
I can't go over how nice that is.
I say.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Aye. Oh shit.
What we down to?
1 minute 8.
Blimey, this seems long.
I know, it does, doesn't it? 3 minutes.
Is it 3 minutes?
I've got a 3-minute timer, yeah.
Jules, fancy a quickie? Maybe do it twice.
That's 20 seconds of your life.
Yeah, boy. Stick an egg on.
Right, you've got 1 minute to enter now, guys. 1 minute to go.
My God.
Do-doom, do-doom, do-doo.
There was plenty. There was no letter O's as in one. What? Bill's just confused me. What O's?
O's?
No capital O's.
No capital O's.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No letter
lowercase.
O's. Pantyhose.
Fatty O's. Fat nose.
We're coming
It's
up to
Let's
it.
see forever done it. It's a long 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes is a long time, so he's
I
given
don't
plenty
feel
of
bad
time.
now. Maybe I'm not such a bad lover.
Yeah, you're going to
There you go. Your 3 minutes is up. In fact, I went over that.
Okay, now.
So the winner is Fletch.
Good lad.
Well
Fletch.
done.
Yay!
So slightly different this one, Fletch. You need to contact Mark on the email on the screen with your details.
Oh, the email's not on the screen.
Oh,
I
sorry.
forgot to put that up on there. All you have to do is... we'll give you this one.
Mark's just putting it in now.
If you get in
Send
touch with me there, SoulOhm@gmail.com, give me all your details. I will be passing that on to Oxford literally straight after the show. So, Fletch, big congratulations! Woo!
Yay! Now, word of warning, Fletch, it does come from Oxford, so it can take a couple of weeks, yeah? Just so you know, because we've...
Fletch has just turned around and said, give it to Dawn for her birthday.
Oh, Fletch.
There you go. That's a nice gesture, Fletch.
That's bang on, Fletch. Much love, mate.
That is awesome, that. So, yes, I will pass that information on to Oxford and Dawn. Congratulations, Dawn.
Dawn's just put thank you, Fletch, but you enjoy it.
Hey,
God,
this could be a tug of war, this.
You'll see Liz putting a post on it. Well, you two fuckers don't want it, send it to me.
Oh, bless.
So, Fletch, do you want it?
It's a nice, lovely gesture, Fletch.
So, just Fletch, let me know if you want it, because if you're not...
I can tell you now, Dawn will be bright red. Bless her. Yeah, Liz has just put, I'll have it.
Told you.
Was just typing it, Betty, as you said it. I say. Liz
I
won.
say.
No, Liz didn't win.
Yeah.
Just want Fletch to confirm that Dawn can have it.
Yeah, Dawn's bright red. Bless you, Fletch. Just give it to Liz. No. No.
So, whoever's won it, can you give me an email at SoulOhm@gmail.com so I know who to get to...
There you go. Fletch says, I'll take it if Dawn don't want it, but please don't take it. I say that to her on a regular basis, mate.
Oh.
Not even 9 o'clock yet.
I know.
Hey, we're 18 plus.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we are 18 plus.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em.
Jesus Christ.
So,
this has been a
Dawn,
long
if
night.
you
Somebody gonna
could
take this
email
fucking
me
off.
your address, please. And I can send that on to Oxford. And want to
Yeah,
give Fletch a
Dawn's-
big thank you for that as well.
Dawn's just put, oh, thank you. That's lovely of you. Sorry, Liz. Fletch, you're a
She's
gentleman.
not sorry at all. She's sitting there watching the TV going, nah, 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 nah.
Dawn, it's yours. Send it to Dawn. Will do, Fletch. No problem, mate. Thank you for that, dude.
I can close that off now. Excellent. That was lovely. Well, just want to give a big thank you to everyone that entered that one.
Yeah, and a huge thank you to Fletch. That was some top class there. Bless you.
And remember, we'll have more of the same in 4 weeks' time.
Well, it's end of month.
Yeah.
End of month. which
End
means
of month, lad. End of month.
end of next month, chaps.
So I want to give Oxford a big shout out and say thank you very much. Really do appreciate it.
Bill's just put, only made it 18 plus because you boys can't afford the swear jar.
No, it was not a case of can't afford the swear jar. I couldn't. Mine was full.
Don't you start, Bunny. It's a fix. Liz didn't win. Dawn, I'm not Betty. Thank you again.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
That's shocking.
Pass. Ah.
I need to watch the replay to see what I said.
Why? What did you? I don't know what you said.
We'll have to watch the replay.
Nah, I can't remember. I talk that much shit anyway.
Maybe you should all join us in watching the replay. For those watching the replay, hello, we're with you.
Well, you know how you can do it on Disney Plus. You can all watch together, can't you? We'll get everybody all to watch it together on the replay.
Yeah, tune in next Thursday when we're going to replay this show because we'll take the week off.
Talking about next week's show, there won't be one. We're
Nope.
having a holiday next Thursday, just to let you all know.
Yes. My fault.
Oh, that's what. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm escaping.
No, you're not escaping. You're off to see family.
Well, yes, I'm escaping. I'm off to see my brother, who I haven't seen in 2 years. So there will be much hugging and then taking the mickey off.
Oh, I want to give a big shout out to Andy, Essence of Vapes. He came on here as a guest. Poor lad's got COVID.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
bless you, Andy.
So I know he's not in chat at the moment, but obviously if you're watching on replay, kiddo, big fist
Take
bump
care,
to you.
man.
Yeah, get well soon. Get well soon. I'll send him a message later on.
Andy, absolute legend. Those that have tried his chai, blimey.
No, wrong Andy.
Wrong Andy. Which Andy?
Andy Fretwell, who we had on a few weeks back. You're thinking UK Andy?
I was thinking UK Andy, yeah. Sorry, Andy Fretwell. Do apologise. Actually, Andy's been on my Facebook. Yeah.
I've just seen what Liz is put in.
UKVS, that's pished it. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
That's excellent one.
There you are. We've got the daughter coming in July who we've not seen in years too. Much huggles then.
Yeah, extra huggles.
I'm going fishing.
Did I hear you right there, sir?
Did I say that out loud?
You did, yes.
You did.
Yeah,
Going stuff.
you did.
Got to run Mrs. once, so think done in bedroom.
Do you need the timer?
Stop it. Fletch, take care, dude.
Fist bump.
Right, big love, Fletch. See you 2 weeks' time.
In 2 weeks' time, yes.
Yes, in 2 weeks, we will be back with more of the same. And we will be floofing.
Yes, we should be floofing, yes.
Yes, shall be tickling the small one's testicles.
Bless him.
No show tonight on the UKBS, but there is next week. As far as we're aware, we think next week.
Yeah, well, I did say, he said the 1st of July should be back. They should all be back.
Because I know Vic was on our Aiden show last night, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Was he? I was.
Yeah, I did watch the show. I've got to admit, sorry, bro, but I didn't watch the show, but I did see the Teletubbies.
That just sounds wrong.
What?
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Start with the easiest. BFG. I'm not easy.
That's what she said.
You have to buy me dinner first.
Really?
Used to be a packet of crisps, babies.
Packet of Monster Munch and a Kit Kat, do you?
Minimum of a kebab.
Yeah. And a Quedgy cup.
I'm looking forward to the next expo. I'm going to get belted.
The next Expo.
Next expo.
No, they say this Expo was going to be on, wasn't it?
It was. We were looking forward to.
Yeah, we were, weren't we?
Leather-clad ladies and gimp feet and things. I'll throw a cornetto at you, Job. That's just wrong. No.
Yeah, I wonder if they do plus-size gimp suits. Do they, Steve?
I don't know. How would I know that?
Well, you seem to know everything else about it. Oh, it's on my wish list.
Wait a minute. That was seriously that was a strange weekend. That weekend though, wasn't it? Because you'd Expo on, you'd the Star Trek Expo on, and you'd Sexpo on.
Yeah.
Imagine you get beamed up into the wrong one.
I've just had visions of somebody wearing Spock ears with a gimp suit and a whip.
Don't watch out. His fantasy's coming out again.
There's Klingons on your starboard bow. It's live, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it.
Oh, God. What the hell's going to happen to the poor bloody red jumpers? That's all I can think.
Yeah, because they always get it.
Beam me up, Scotty.
She cannot take it, Captain.
It can't go any further.
Oh, Dom. No. If you're wondering why Don's put death grip, we had a conversation this morning on the way into work, and I'm not repeating it because it's too rude even for an 18 plus.
Choke me, Don. Choke me.
Of course, you can use an RDA on the Samara Sharon. You can use an RD8, an RDT8, a tank. You can even use a SoulOhm tank as well. It's got a 510.
Nightbot's gone mental.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Why is my Nightbot gone mental?
Get all your entry into the second SoulOhm away, type away 1.
What the?
Nightbot's lost it.
Hey, Nightbot's not random.
Maybe that was a Star Trek reference because it's on maybe an away team or something. Thanks, Bunny.
Thanks, Bunny.
Cheers, buddy. Spock is a wormhole to boldly go where no gimp has gone before. Ready torpedoes. Thank you.
So, you know, at the end of the month, Liz, are we doing the Liz giveaway? Only
Liz
Liz is allowed to enter. What do I recommend to use on it? Dead Rabbit, that's always good. I'm always using Dead Rabbits. They're good. A Goon.
You can get a cheap Dead Rabbit version for nothing, can't you?
It depends. It's depending your budget, to be honest. Sky's the limit. You've got the Asgard Mini flavour out of them are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
The Equitas, if you can still get them.
Equitas, if you look online for them, they're so like something daft like £12 nowadays.
Yeah.
Cheap as chips.
I think I get 2 of them for £5 each.
They are cracking.
And they're a fantastic little lad. They're very versatile because you can turn the barrel upside down.
Yeah.
I love mine, I must admit. And the nice bit, you've got the tabs. Just that one simple little design on the Aquitas.
They're a cracking little... I'm surprised that they didn't do as well as I thought they would have done.
They were like the dark horse, weren't they? They just sort of, if you knew, you knew.
I think it was because they came out roughly about the same time as Dead Rabbit. And the Dead Rabbit seemed to be really, the big thing.
Yeah.
But saying that, another good one is a Drop. I love me Drop.
Oh, can't fault the Drop.
But they were all from roughly the same stable, weren't they? They
Yeah.
Hell vape as well. But yeah, sorry, Custom Vapes has got them for $9.99.
That's bang on.
And they're that good. We must have about 6 of them in here. I think we've got them in every frigging colour.
I'll give one thing to the Drop.
Oh.
That's got a lovely smooth airflow.
It has.
Let me see.
Silky.
Oh.
Aww. Becky. It's so nice. Becky's wishing Dawn happy birthday. Actually, she's singing.
Thank you, Becky. Pick one now on sale. Now, Vaping 101 seem to have a lot of stuff on offer at the minute.
Washington Vape as well.
Yeah.
I haven't checked Washington. I was going to do that later on. Because have you noticed there seems to be a plethora of DNA-based mods appearing?
They changed the name of one during the week, didn't they?
Faxi, of course I will, matey.
It was was it the Scutum, and everybody was calling it the Scrotums.
You can't fault the scrotum.
Like the back of my bag.
They say the Sharon is a potentiometer mod. So you've got your little dial, very much like the Hexome. On your Hexome, you've got your potentiometer mod there. Fortunately, with the Sharon, you've actually got an actual button that you can actually grab hold of with your fingers. And obviously, set it to minimum, the lowest setting, and then just slowly turn it up to your, and have a vape. Turn it a little bit more until you find it where you've reached a point where, yeah, that's nice. That's as simple as you can get with the Sharon.
The only thing I would say with the potentiometer, if you change your coils, then obviously start again from fresh and dial it in.
At the present moment, I haven't had my rota, so I don't know. But more than likely, I will be in on Tuesday at Gainsborough. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't had the rota. We only get rotas for 2 weeks, and I've got to wait till Sunday to find out. So, but I've got a probably feeling that Vinny will be off on Tuesday, so I'll be there.
She started. Now I have the Arbiter. I need a new mod. It's all right. I put it on the coal fire. No overhang. Look lovely. No, I need a new mod. I need a gunmetal grey one to go with the tank. She's gone matchy on me.
Oh yeah, one of the best mods I ever bought is that Ohm. I love it to pieces.
I'd kill for one of them.
We will be getting them in.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, we're waiting for shipping now. He's also got a green one, so I'm tempted to buy the green one. I want a green one.
I'm not a fan of the green.
I love
I'm
green.
the black.
I love green.
It's a mod I always look at. Every expo I went to, I'm going to go and buy a Hexo. I'm going to go and buy a Hexo. And went up, looked, and went, nah, not bother.
Yeah, I was like that with the hog. Especially the stabwood.
All them stabwoods are gorgeous.
They were beautiful.
See, the only downside to the hog for me is they're just too big. I've only got little hands. Well, I know you've got blooming tree trunk hands and, well, should I say shovel hands. You're a big lad. I'm only little. I'm a little person.
That's the plane.
I am little. I am small. I have little hands, huge willy.
I tripod it enough. Oh. That is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, is it the Mars? I think that's the Mars one. I think it was four different color configurations you could get. I think it was with the stabwood hogs. And I thought that was one of the nicer colors. Because the good thing with a lot of the shops, what they used to do is, I think it was E-Sig1 did it. No, it's E-Sig1. Fuck's sake. Was it E-Sig1? Yeah, I think it was E-Sig1 actually. They had so many of the stabwood mods in stock, but they gave you a number, so you could actually pick what mod you actually wanted, rather than just going on to a particular site and ordering one, and it was potluck what you got.
Has anyone seen the OBS engine mod?
No.
No, I haven't.
If it's OBS, I'll be interested.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I think I saw something on Facebook during the week regarding that.
It's 100 watt start kit.
Blimey.
That looks quite nice, that. Yeah, it's a barrel style mod.
All right.
Yeah, that looks quite nice, that. A lot better than the cube. Yeah, I like that.
It's not a bad price either. Oh, shit.
How much are they?
I don't know, I might get the price here, and I clicked on no. Are you over 18? I put no, and it's fucking took me to Disney site, the bastard.
Wow, just random. Vampire Vape's website, OBS Engine 100 watt mod, $29.99.
Oh, that's
The
nice.
mod. The kit from Evolution's $46.99, but I'm sure you'll get it cheaper than that.
That's just for the mod its own. Frost green, carbon fibre, ink black, puzzle purple, bunny.
That puzzle purple's nice as well.
It is.
But you don't think that
the OBS kit. They've got that. They've got it on just random. Vampire Vapes. That's $42.99 for the full kit.
It's cheaper than Evolution.
The ink black and gunmetal grey is very nice. It's a marbled black and white grip.
Ooh.
The gunmetal frame.
Holds a 21700 as well.
Type-C charging. That's not... And you've got replacement battery sleeves. So if you don't like the colour that with the kit, you can always go out and buy a battery sleeve.
That is a nice looking little mod.
I'm impressed with the idea of the replaceable battery sleeve, to be honest, because you can always change it up.
Yeah.
Without having to buy a...
Yeah.
They're only $6.99, so it's not going to break the bank.
No, it's not. That is a really nice little kit, that.
Mush, thank you, mate. I'd have missed
Fist bump for that one, kidder.
This is why I love our chat.
Fucking dry hit.
We've warned you about going in dry, Stevie.
Oh, just somebody set fire to a sheep.
Oh dear.
Oh, you know, I've been carried away because that juice is that fucking nice.
Yeah, the iStick Power 2, we've got them on sale at our shop. Yeah, they're a nice little kit, I've got to admit. I think it's is it 5,000 mAh internal battery? Goes up to 80 watts. Nice little bit of kit.
See, the problem is I normally vape around 70 watts, and if it's a LiPo battery, once you get above that 50, that magical 50.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are designed more for mouth to lung vapors, and that's where Eleaf's aiming more their market for the actual mouth to lung, because it comes with the I forget what the tank's called, but it's very similar to like the Drag X tank.
Right.
It's virtually identical setup to that, but obviously you're using sort of like the 0.75, the 0.14 kind of coils. So it's more your mouth to lung based.
Is it just me? I'm getting so bored of low power vaping at the minute.
I don't know. I've got.
I know you do.
I wouldn't like to say.
We do manly vapes.
Yes, all right. I use me pod as my daily banger. I know, but no, I broke out that X217 the other day and just cranked it right up on the voltage, and it was lovely. It was lovely. It was like having, you know, when you're in the shower and you've been running the shower for a bit, and it's all nice and warm and steamy and snuggly.
That's like, another channel, that.
Carry on.
What, when you're slowly lathering yourself
with his imperial leather,
with the Barry White and the no, it's the spray stuff in the can, mate. Get a much silkier foam off that.
Oh, what?
They do shower gel in a can. It's brilliant. It's like shave foam. Spray it onto your sponge, rub it straight on.
Are you not getting that mixed up with the furniture polish you use on your head? That came out and as well. Oh shit!
You leave my helmet polish alone.
Betty, you say tut, think fuck.
Okay.
Not the other way around. So remember, say tut.
I've been married to Jules too long. It just if her philosophy is if it comes in there, it's got to come out there. Sorry, Stephen.
It's fine. Fee, I'm with you. I love my hard on. Sorry, Hadron.
Do you know? I actually found the one that we bought at Expo 2 years ago. Now, lying in the spare room. It's not still in the wrapper.
The Hadron.
Never took it. It's not been out of the box yet. And I think the squonk pack for it's in that cupboard behind me.
Bit lightweight review for that one then.
Fuck it. I've got it that stage now. Fuck it.
You can't. I've got to admit, you cannot fault Steam Crave.
No, you can't. Not for the build quality, you know, just for the overall feel of them. You've got to love a Steam Crave mod.
If you do, Fee, that's entirely up to you.
Good girl, Fee. Good girl. Nothing wrong with an evil dildo.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried one. Is that Ladies' Day?
Wait a minute.
What's that you showing off?
Oh, that was a Valerian. The evil dildo's downstairs.
Is that the new Valerian?
What?
Is that the new Valerian?
No, it's a fucking old one.
Because they've just brought a new one out, haven't they?
I thought that was a dildo. No, the dildo, the evil dildo's downstairs. I'm still intrigued with this spray fucking shower gel.
Oh, it's good stuff.
But Imperial leather foam.
No, because that comes out as a gel. That starts foaming up once you rub it in.
Okay.
Right, okay. What one do you use, Stephen?
I use a range of them, darling.
His armpits smell like lavender, his balls smell like fucking potpourri. What?
No, watermelon, actually. I've got watermelon on the Imperial leather.
And down below it's lychee.
No, it's mango.
What's going to be fusty cheese?
Hey,
What?
they don't do a Stilton.
Yeah, but they do a camembert.
Only when it's warm.
So you've never... so how many bottles do you take into the shower then?
All of them.
There you go. As Dawn says, don't knock it until you tried it.
Yeah, as long as it's not that minty stuff, I can't go that minty stuff.
See, I only take two. I have my Vosine for my head,
Yeah,
and then I have my body shower gel for everywhere else.
ditto. I get through a lot of shower kit.
Well, you are a big lad.
Hey,
He's not getting any hair to wash, though.
I'm on about height, and he's a big lad. He's big. That's why it's called BFG. Dean, fist bump. Hope you're all right, bud.
Dino.
Evening, Dean.
No, the stubble still needs washing. The old head and shoulders, yes. I honestly do not see what the problem is with that tea tree mint stuff, because I can wipe that all over and it's not a problem.
I don't do mint.
Especially on the nuts.
Oh, it tingles. It tingles. But
Fucking
it's not,
tingles.
it's not painful.
No.
See, I had the Hadron squonk a bit, and because I've only got small hands, it was just so, big. I couldn't hold it properly. But the actual squonker, I thought was absolutely fantastic.
The only thing I would say about the Squonk pack is it is far too easy to over squonk. It's a messy bugger.
Well, I found that you just one long squonk, and that was it. That's all you needed.
I've ended up with wet patches in my pockets before now.
But what about the Hadron?
Yeah, that's why.
How? Right, hang on a minute. Right, you've got the Hadron with the squonk pack on in your pocket.
Yeah.
How the heck? What size pockets have you got?
I've got doodah trousers. You know, the ones with a big pocket on the leg.
Doodah trousers.
Doodah trousers.
Is that the technical name for them?
What do you call them? They're like
Cargo pants.
that's the
Cargo.
one, cargo pants. Doodah trousers.
Fucking doodah.
Oh, they still must have big pockets. The weight of that in your pocket. Do you wear braces as well?
No.
He's a big guy, has cargo pants. You could probably fit the cargo capacity of a fucking 747 in them.
My cargo pants have the same capacity as a medium-sized handbag, mate.
Medium-sized house.
Yeah, but think about the weight, though.
What? Whose? His or the Hadron?
The Hadron. Having that shoved in your pocket with the backpack on.
It must be like walking about with like a 1980s mobile phone in your pocket.
Oh, you know about it. Your knees are battered to hell, but
This smoke.
Coming this summer, Smock. 10,000 puffs, mango, disposable 100-watt sub. Simon, you're not wrong there.
I tell you what, boys. I don't know about you. I am so this disposable pod thing. It's ridiculous.
It's the thing. It is the thing. Honestly.
I mean, I know you gave us a heads up on this a few months back there, Mark. But look how many how many pod manufacturers have actually went down the tubes. And then it seems to be that from now on, this is all we're getting hit with is disposable pods.
Yeah. Honestly, it is going crazy. I got an email just today from IVG wanting me to review their latest version of it.
But the thing is, these disposable pods, they're 20 mil. Most of them appear to be 20 milligram, yeah? I don't do 20 milligram. I do 10 tops. So that's great. Bring them out by all means. Just don't expect,
They need more variety. They need more. I mean, let's face it. The last few that I've been reviewing, I did the Hcow or H-Cow or however you want it. That was 50 mil nick, and doing that review was hard work. It really was.
Need for nick at that level.
But you're thinking UK. You've got to think rest of the world. I mean, China and them lot in the US, they like those strong nicks.
I fully appreciate that, but if you're selling in a UK market,
but that's how. But also, that's how we get into the shit that we were. Well, not us, but that's how America get in the shit that they were already in because of the high nicotine vape pods.
Yeah, because little Billy sat there buzzing his brains out on 50 mil nick.
I mean, I totally agree with Dean about that one, the environmental issue about it. But the thing is also, it's kind of a rock and a hard place. These things are getting more popular, and we've been asked quite loads of times in shop for disposable pods. See, when you think about it, a disposable pod is the closest thing a new vapor has to buying a packet of cigarettes.
Yeah,
When you think about it logically, see, I've noticed a lot of people that are vaping are normally roll-up people. They used to do roll-up cigarettes. The people that are hardest to convert from smoking to vaping are people that buy tailor-mades, because they're so used to going into a shop, buying a packet of cigarettes, smoking the cigarettes, and that's it. That's the done. That's all they want to do. And it's same with these disposable pods. All they want to do is buy a pod, vape it until it's dead, and then sling it and get another one. That's it. There's no filling of e-liquids. There's no changing of coils. You don't have to worry about wattages or anything like that. You don't even have to worry about pressing a button to turn it to fire it.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's going back to the same issue that we've discussed before. It's the environmental issue. Now, are the vape shops that these people buy them from, are they going to have specific bins set in the vape shop that you can come back through your disposable pod into that bin and buy another one?
Yeah.
Is that what's going to happen?
You look at the shitstorm that's brewed up about fag ends in the last few months. Yeah, people complain about the litter, the fiberglass, and all the rest of it. How much worse is that going to be when you've got the likes of the Geek Vape disposable pods, let's say, because they're fairly chunky. They're plastic fantastic, and you've got them lying all over the place. All hell's going to break loose.
But do you know what, though? I mean, they kind of said the same thing regarding the 10 ml bottles, didn't they? That we're going to have an influx of 10 ml bottles, empty bottles lying all over the place. I personally haven't seen it.
No.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen one or two. I think as a whole, we are a kind of environmental conscious bunch. Especially with what you have in your house or outside your house these days, of your plastic bins and all the rest of it. Although technically you're not supposed to put that stuff in because it's contaminated and you can't use it, but you're going to put it into a recycle bin anyway. But so the kind of argument with the 10 ml bottles is moot because it didn't happen. And you may find that the disposable pod side of things won't happen either, but you're not supposed to put that in a normal bin.
No, because of the battery.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for disposable pod systems, really.
No.
But you've got to look at it we're looking at it on our point of view, how we've got our own with vaping. You've got to think about somebody that's coming into vaping. I mean, I'm sounding like a devil's advocate, but I'm not. If somebody that's thinking about stopping smoking and wanting to go into vaping, they want the cheapest, the least hassle to actually achieve what they're trying to do. So disposable does come in handy that way.
No, I'd go with that. I would go with that, but I'm just not a fan. I think it's taking steps backwards.
Oh yeah, totally. I totally agree with you.
We're heading back to the days of the old the Cigalite.
But believe it or believe it not, governments, especially EU governments, want them. And you know why they want them? They're a closed pod system, so you can't tamper with them. They're a sealed batteries, so you can't mess about with the batteries. It takes away all the safety issues.
And we've said it before, and we'll say it again. If you want to tamper with it, you will find a way.
Oh yeah, of course you will.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, a disposable pod ticks all the boxes. It's a sealed unit, completely from top to bottom, from your battery to your actual e-liquid. You can understand why governments would like it.
Simon, I mean, I'm regarding the free max recycling system. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it just now. I mean, regarding the pods and stuff and the coils, yeah. But what I'm getting at as the disposable pod market, as Mark has just said, everything is in that one unit. It's completely sealed. You're throwing a battery away. You don't throw a battery away. That's why you see supermarkets, B&Q, places like that. They've got their big bins outside for disposable batteries. So where are we legally supposed to dispose of a throwawayable device?
It's a mild battery at the end of the day, you know. And not only that, you've got the residue of your vape juice and all sorts in there.
Well, nicotine still classed as a toxic substance, isn't it? So you've still got a certain amount, although it's going to be minuscule for what's in it, but you're still trying to dispose of a potentially toxic substance.
See, the problem also is, you know that average Joe Bloggs is just going to chuck it.
Yep.
They're not going to dispose of it properly. They're going to chuck it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is are your local vape shops going to hold bins? Are they going to have that kind of thing? I mean, I know the likes of electrical retailers, because you're not supposed to dispose of a fluorescent light tube either. It's supposedly to be disposed of safely and all the rest of it because of what's inside the fluorescent tube. Now, a lot of electrical retailers do have bins for things like that. So what's to stop or what's to say that vape shops won't be doing the same thing? But then what you've got on the other side of the coin is, what about people who are buying their stuff mainly from internet shops? They're buying their stuff online. What do they do? Where are they going to put it?
Well, it's saying you can go to a supermarket and buy dinner ladies. Are the supermarkets going to provide somewhere to dispose of it?
Yeah. I mean, they do supply bins for batteries, but are they going to supply? It's a grey area at the moment, isn't it? Before it really kicks off, it's something that needs to be seriously looked at by the government and the likes of the environmental services in England and, well, the whole of the UK, is for that matter. Is how do we tackle this? And then that's another bit of ammunition you're going to get for the other side.
Because if they go into landfill, you've got lithium.
Yeah, of course you have.
And
also, we've got a lithium shortage.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more crazier.
Yeah. But why have we got a lithium shortage? Because China have been buying it up and sticking them into vape devices.
But I mean, I literally was talking about it a few months back, wasn't I? When I was talking about, we was having there was quite a few people on LinkedIn, and they were all Chinese, and they were talking about these disposable, and they are big, and really big in America and China. They are very, very big.
I mean, there's Simon. So there's Simon putting as well. Fire issues, big time. I mean, I agree. unless you've got a disposable pod that is inhalation activated, then that shouldn't be a problem if it's getting thrown into a bin. But if you've got one that you need to press a button and that battery is not completely discharged, yeah.
Well, should I say fortunately, most of the disposables are auto draw.
I
mean,
see
this. I mean, the H-Cow. This literally here. This one that I've just reviewed. There's 10 ml of juice in this.
That's a hefty amount of juice compared to most.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said in my review. It would have been better if you'd have, because this is rechargeable. This one.
Right.
It's a rechargeable battery. So instead of it being a sealed unit, why couldn't you buy just the pods? So you bought.
You buy a flavoured pod and put the battery up the back seat. Yeah.
Instead of sort of like buying sort of like one of these and then slinging it, why don't you just be able to buy the flavoured e-liquid 10 ml and just slot it inside, and there you've got your device. That would have made a lot more sense.
I mean, I have noticed recently that the likes of the disposable side of things, they're getting bigger. Remember when they first came out, they were little tiny little things, your little stealth thing you could put in your pocket.
The first one I ever tried was from V-God. And that was back, it was at an expo, so. Hip hop, fist bump.
Hip hop. But yeah, it's going to be interesting.
That's interesting. Bill's just put, we had a bin lorry burnt out and they traced it back to a lithium battery getting crushed.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Sorry to read that, Mr. Anderson. I hope you're feeling better, mate. He's not been around much. He's had a few health issues.
Yeah, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better soon. Something like
Most disposable. Most blokes only work like that as well, Jules.
So regarding Simon's question, how many have I tried? I've tried quite a few. I've got to admit, I've quite tried a few. If you look on my channel, it's I've got a few unreviewed. And to be honest with you, I've not had a bad one yet. I've got to admit, I have not had a bad one flavour-wise.
Flavour-wise, I just wish they would range. If they're going to introduce them, range them. Range the strengths.
Well, Film, the one I just reviewed, they've got different nick strengths. And obviously the UK ones, their maximum is 20 anyway, so they've got a range as well. But it's a tough one, because I don't mind reviewing them, but it's like it's that green credentials that bothers me. It really does bother me.
I don't think it's being thought. The disposal of it just doesn't seem to have been thought about.
But I can see on the other side of the coin, I can literally understand why they are so popular. Because they're just complete and utter faff free. It's the closest thing you will get to buying a packet of cigarettes.
Yep.
You can logically understand why they are popular.
Yeah, I mean, a new vape or somebody who's wanting to get off the cigarettes, like say myself, if I was a smoker and I wanted to go off the cigarettes, what's my best option? I'm going to get into a vape shop and say, I want to stop smoking. What can you do for me? Well, take this. You don't need to do anything with it. Everything's all built in. You maybe just need to recharge it every now and again. Once your flavour starts to die off, come in and buy another one. Okay, but what's some other options? Well, you can get this. This is a tank. You need to put juice in here. You need to put your coils in. You change your coil. No, fuck that. Just give me the disposable thing.
You can so see why, and you can see why they're going to get really popular. Now, if they're going to do it, and there's going to be a place where you can recycle them, then yeah, it's great. They're a good way. They're a good gateway into vaping, especially for a new person. Because you've got to remember, we're hobbyists. We're interested in tanks. We're interested in rebuilding. We're interested in battery safety and all that kind of stuff. We're interested in mixing juices. But the average vapor isn't. They just want to stop smoking. And we many a time we always forget that one. The average person that vapes normally ain't got a blooming clue what they're vaping on.
No.
They really haven't got a clue.
No, I completely agree with everything you've just said.
You got a coil for that?
But I just think you need to look at the disposal issue.
Oh yeah, totally.
If they're going to flood the market with it, come up with the solution before it becomes a problem. Sorry, I'm getting my grumpy old man head on.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. I mean, the environmental issue is totally bad news.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, there is a safety issue. You are talking a lithium battery. It can enter, run away. I don't know about you, but, I mean, I saw on the other day, there was a Facebook post, somebody had dropped a battery and it got a dent in the bottom. And the question was it safe to use? And it was lovely to see because there was loads of people saying, no,
Nope.
if it's got a dent, don't touch it. So what's the difference? It's a lithium battery.
But let's face it, the average Joe blogs, how do they get rid of the batteries?
Oh, here I'm on. I've just put it into Google disposing of vape products. Now what it's come up with is recycling, disposing of vape accessories. Simply remove any refills, clear misers or tank from your e-cig, battery or vape pen, ego cig, whatever, and put in battery recycling bin. That's it. That's all they're there.
Oh, bloody hell. Boys, I think it's time for us to...
It is. It is our time.
We're over.
Just a little.
You've had an extra large portion of SoulOhm. That's what she said.
My God, you've had 3 Weetabix.
Dear Lord, they'll be taking Glucosade by the bucketful. Well, I think we ought to... Stevie, you're going to...
Yeah. Chat, thanks again for joining us on quite a dreary Thursday evening that we have here in Glasgow at the moment. It's been a good laugh tonight, but it's also been informative as well. Big thanks to Oxford for the Oxvaway, and a big thanks to the It's Vape.spoke for the juices. Guys, don't take our word for it. Go out and buy these. They're nice. They are nice. I mean, there is another 3 we haven't tried, but if these ones are in, they go by. The boys are on to a winner with these. So yeah, as I say, so thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, as we said, or Mark said earlier on, we won't be here next week, but come and join us again in 2 weeks' time for more of the same, talking shit and bollocks and some general shenanigans. So up until then, I bid you adieu and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. Stephen?
Chat, thank you from the channel that brought you Spock's a Deviant. How the hell do we mix Star Trek and sex?
Star Sex.
Star Sex, yes.
Star Sex.
Boldly going where no man has gone before.
Oh, in love with the Starship Trooper.
Again, huge thanks to the guys from It's Not Smoke. Thoroughly enjoyed testing the RetroFog range. Oxford, thank you. End of each month, we do the Oxvaway until we tell you otherwise. But there's been some cracking prizes, and hopefully there'll be some crackers to come. So, guys, thank you. I love my Thursday. You have put such a smile on my face. And Liz, it doesn't go into that pocket, love. There's not room. So, and on that note, I shall hand you over to Mark.
Betty, BFG, thank you so much for another fantastic Thursday. I love my little Thursdays. It's us guys having a good old chat. And I do love it. So I want to give a big shout out to Oxford. Thank you so much for the Oxvaway. I want to give a big shout out to It's Not Smoke for letting us try your wonderful, and I've got to admit, wonderful juices. And that, this one, the red berries, grape and aniseed, I'm impressed. Really impressed. So, guys in chat, thank you so much. Spanners, thank you so much. People on the replay, if you've managed to stay here at this point, you deserve a huggle. There you go. There's your huggle for staying this long. Thank you so much to everyone. Like everyone said, we are not on next week. We're having a week off. So we will see you in a fortnight's time with more shenanigans. So from myself, BFG, and Betty Poop, I bid you good night. Have a great weekend. So bye.
Bye.
Adios, muchachos.
Ciao.
This is like, what? Oh, fucking sorry.